What's up, guys? My name's Dustin. I go by Limestone Picker here on YouTube. And welcome to episode 5 of Thrifting on 20. Alright guys, so if you're unfamiliar with this series, we are starting with $20 and we are going out thrifting, buying things to resell on eBay to eventually have enough money to buy either a GMC Safari or an Astro van. And it's going to be my thrift wagon for the foreseeable future. But in last week's episode, we left off with $97.06 in the budget. So last weekend was my weekend off, but we didn't really go out thrifting much, but we did go by the Goodwill bins, and we spent $6.57. I know that we got a Michael Kors purse, we got a Hello Kitty bag, I'm not sure what all, we got a couple hats, an Adidas hat, we got an X-Men hat, and 2 Costa visors that I can remember. I'll show a clip if I have one to put over in the video, but we did spend $6.57 at that Goodwill. That brought our total down to $90.49. So a couple of things that we did pick up in that Goodwill bins haul that I forgot about until I looked down the list here. There was a drumstick bag and an Aristocats Marie plush. My younger brother Austin bought both of those for $2 a piece. So that put $4 back into the budget, bringing us to $94.49. After the Goodwill bins, we went by America's Thrift Store on Madison Boulevard, and my grandma actually found these, and they turned out to be pretty good. But it was 2 Nikon point and shoot cameras, I guess, digital cameras. I'm not really sure what you would want to call them, but they were $9.99 each. And we got those listed along with everything else we bought that day as soon as we got back home, and those were the first 2 things to sell. The red Nikon camera sold for $34 after fees, and the black Nikon camera, I accepted an offer. That one gave us $12.75 after fees. So not a big come up on the black one, but still a come up. But the red one was so good that I was like, let's just get them out the door as fast as we can. After selling those, that brought our total to $121.26. Then we had another viewer sale to Anthony. He bought Heavy Metal 2000 on VHS. That gave us another $5.10 after fees. Then another viewer, Tice, who's won a couple of giveaways, he bought Bloody Roar for $4.25 after fees. And Tice also picked up the Ocean figures for $3.40 after fees. Tice bought a bunch of stuff. It was just these 2 items that were part of the challenge. But thank you to Anthony and Tice for supporting the challenge. If you would like anything that you see in these videos, my eBay is linked down below, or you can contact me directly through Instagram and we can work out a better deal. But after those sales, that brought us up to $134.01. Then on Sunday, me and my dad went to Dog Day Flea Market, and this guy had DVDs galore set up, and I wasn't sure exactly what he was going to charge until the very end, so I was kind of like, I was buying a bunch, assuming they were going to be $1 each, but they turned out to be 25 cents each. They were 4 for $1, and we got 8 DVDs from this guy, spending $2 of our budget. We ended up picking up Revenge of the Nerds 3 movie collection, I think. The Ring 3 movie collection. Rob Zombie 3. I stayed on the movie collection, unless it was like something I had a feeling about or knew about. But the Rob Zombie is like 3 from Hell, House of a Thousand Corpses, and whatever the third one is. I don't know. But picked up Crossroads, Britney Spears on DVD, Critters 4-pack, Shaun of the Dead, Dragonheart 5 movie collection, and a Rob Schneider movie, Big Stan. So I knew that I had bought Big Stan years ago, and I don't feel like it's that common, so I went ahead and took a chance on it. I think it might have been one of the better movies that we got out of the lot. Not great. The best movie we got was Revenge of the Nerds. It's over $15. And the rest of them are like around $6 and below. I want to say. But after spending that $2, it brought us down to $132.01. Then we started making sales again. I wasn't able to go out thrifting Monday or Tuesday. I wasn't able to go out thrifting Monday or Tuesday because I had to work. The Tuesday I left early because me and Lindsay went to see Hinder and Saliva. Hinder sucked. Saliva was awesome, even though none of the members in it are original, but Saliva was awesome. Hinder is Lindsay's second favorite band ever. And I was making jokes the whole way, like, why is Saliva opening for Hinder? It just doesn't make, and it didn't make sense. Even when we got there, I was like, what? Why is this what we were waiting for? Hinder got a new lead singer, and it's just not, don't take my word for it. Anyways, we went and seen Hinder and Saliva and Kelsey Hickman Tuesday night. Wednesday, both of us were off, so we went to a couple of thrift stores and the booth, and we picked up some stuff. But the sales we had on Monday and Tuesday, we sold the Star Wars Pops we picked up from Downtown Rescue Mission. Those sold for $6.88 after fees. Then we sold the Garfield Pop for $3.80 after fees. Here's one you gotta hang with me. On every other sale we've made, I have not added in what we save on the shipping to the total. Because with an eBay store, you do save money on shipping. But this buy required me to count that so that we didn't absolutely lose money. The Micro Machine figures we got in the last episode, I believe, for $2.99. There were a couple of other things in it, but the only thing that was part of the challenge was the Micro Machines. I think there were some Mario figures in there that are going to game conventions or wherever I decide to sell them at. But they sold for 99 cents, the original starting bid, plus shipping. So after that, I was able to, off what we saved on shipping, we did make $3.06 off that lot. So hopefully this is the only time that I will have to add what we save on shipping, because I don't really like doing that. I like being more, not everybody has an eBay store, so not everybody saves that much money when they do shipping. So hopefully that's the only one we ever have to do. I'm probably not going to run any more auctions in this series unless it's old stuff that we need to offload, like stuff from episodes 1 through 3 right now. Some of that would be like bad buys, but it is what it is. So after those sales, that brought us up to $145.74. Then, like I said, me and Lindsay went out thrifting Wednesday, and at America's Thrift Store, I found a vintage Hunchback of Notre Dame tambourine. Cannot find anything like it on eBay. It's the only one that I've seen, so I priced it at $25. We got it for $3.99, and I'll come down on it, like I say, but spending that $3.99 brought us down to $141.75. Then we went to a Goodwill. The Goodwill that we went to, I haven't been to in a while. And when we first got in there, I was like, I'm probably not going to find anything. And it all started by finding a copy of Going Overboard, Adam Sandler. And I just kept finding stuff after that. So I found something wooden. I wasn't quite sure what it was, but I took a picture of it with Google image search, and it's a Dyson hairdryer stand. And some people on Etsy had them listed for like $70, but you can buy them on Amazon. I found the one that I have on Amazon for like $40. So I priced mine at $25, I think, maybe $30. I'm not entirely sure. Mine's obviously used. But I got that for $1.99. And then we found a Castlevania poster for $1.99, but it was half off, so we got it for $1. We got a Sleep Score Max for $9.99. I think I have that listed for $45, and it should be the lowest sealed on eBay. And then we found two lanterns, a Buccaneers lantern and a New York Jets lantern. They were both $1.99 each. And after spending that money, that put us down to $125.79. We got sent an offer of $4 for the Jeff Gordon shirt we picked up from Goodwill, I think in the first episode. So I jumped on that. That gave us $3.40 after fees. And with that, that brought our total to $129.19. And then we were brought to today. Me and Rusty went to Pulaski and we spent some monies. Not a whole lot, actually. At God's Storehouse, I spent $7.65, so I'm not exactly sure how much I spent on what. But there was a couple, like Adam's. No? I think there was like one or two things that I kept, but I just said the total. It was so low that I was like, the total for what we got is everything in the challenge, and then whatever wasn't for the challenge or I was going to keep or give away to somebody else. Like I got WeTCG, a Shrek Dragon, and I got Always Looney, a Tweety Bird toothbrush holder or something. So like stuff like that, it was just whatever. But we did end up finding a Utah Jazz hat. Rusty actually found it and then traded me the Jazz hat for 2 Mario McDonald's toys. He didn't want to clean it, so he was like, "Here, I want the Mario toys. You can have the hat." And I was like, "This might be a decent hat." And he was like, "Yeah, I don't care. I don't want it." So we took the Jazz hat. We picked up some VHS tapes. We got The Pacifier, which is a late release, but it's not worth a whole lot. It's worth like $5 to $6 maybe. We got Spice World on VHS. We got a clamshell copy of Hook, which is more uncommon than the little slider sleeve. We got Treasure Planet, which was a later release of Disney. We got FX2 on DVD. That was a bad buy. I should have done more research. We got The Substitute 4-movie collection. Wasn't terrible. We got Barney. It was 3 Barney tapes. They're all clamshells. I got those listed for $15. We have a Funko Pop Ecto 1. Then Rusty found a little bitty Ben 10 guy. It's actually a Super Sumos or something. I'm not sure, but it's a little Ben 10 guy. And a Tony the Tiger baseball. And after spending that $7.65, that brought us down to $121.54. Then we went to a couple of pawn shops where I spent $3 total. And I got $1 Million Duck from one for $1. It was less than that because I think I had 6 movies and he charged me $5. But the rest of them were Adam Sandler, so I just counted that one as $1. Then we went to another pawn shop, and there I got Getting There, Mary-Kate and Ashley. I got Ice Castles, the original and remake, Halloween, and a Carrot Top movie. I don't even remember what it was called, but Rusty found the Carrot Top movie. He said that it was a little too scratched for his liking, so I got it. And after spending that, we were left with $118.54. So, that is where we are leaving this video off with. So, I have to work this weekend. So, hopefully we can make some sales. Like I said, if you are interested in anything you saw in this video or any of the videos past, there is a playlist for the Thrifting on 20. And my eBay's linked down below. Like I said, you can send me a message on Instagram, or you can send me an offer through eBay, whichever way you want to do it. Anyways, guys, that's it for this video. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you had a little fun along the way. If you did, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I will see you next time.
So, let's rate this, shall we? On a scale of 1 to 10, with 10, don't even waste your money, and 10 being, oh my God, so good. I'm going to give this, man, I was impressed. better than I thought it was going to be. I would give it a 91.